Every year, Deloitte and Touche and PricewaterhouseCoopers do a survey of global leaders. And they ask them, what are some of the things that keep you up at night? And one of the things that keeps them up at night is the worry that their leaders will not be able to lead across differences or be culturally competent in a global environment.
One of the biggest concerns that I see in diversity and inclusion is that the topic is very abstract for a lot of people. They're not quite sure what to do with their good intentions for diversity and inclusion practices. This course is designed to take those good intentions and turn them into actions they can actually do.
And so this course will offer strategies on how to be more adaptable and culturally competent, which is what, CEOs and general counsels are saying across the globe is our people are changing and our leaders need to change with them.
Inclusive leadership directly impacts the organization's culture, and it directly impacts the strategy of the organization. So years ago, back in the 80s, it sort of was a little bit of a separate course. It was a little bit more legally based. Today, we're looking at, because of the demographics of the U.S., not only the workforce, but the marketplace, we're looking at it more embedded into the organizational culture. So if you're not looking at diversity, equity, and inclusion as a critical strategy to the company, you're already behind.
In my course, we will be looking at scenarios that take place in the workplace across what might be considered controversial topics, and hopefully the leaders will leave with a sense of how to interrupt some of the bias that might happen, but then also just like how do you deal or practice in real life situations to have critical conversations.
But it really is about looking at how you can solve problems before it becomes an issue. It's looking at how you make decisions. It's looking at who you ask for input to those decisions.
We really try to help people work with culture as part of their diversity and inclusion strategy, figuring out what's already there in the organization, what values people already have, what their priorities are, and then helping them see how diversity initiatives and how inclusive workplace practices are going to help them achieve their goals.